Dominion Science Vessel Amerigo from the previous video. Special Demolition Squad. Something, 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 something. Yeah, let's send the unarmored dude up ahead first. These infantry units have entered the Amerigo, the Terran science vessel that Kerrigan invaded in the previous mission.
For cold fusion.
Hey, are we really gonna blow this place?
Only if we see a Zerg.
Yeah, I got your Zerg right here.
I feel like that's the one cinematic everybody remembers. The Dark Templar, primary hive cluster, planet Char.
Do you feel that, Cerebrit? The Protoss are here, on Char. They have been for some time, hiding. Protoss Commander, it was folly of you to come here, for I am Kerrigan, and I am Queen of the Zerg.
I know of you well, O Queen of the Zerg, for we have met before. I am Tassadar of the Templar. I remember your selfless exploits, defending humanity from the Zerg. Unfortunate it is to see that one who was once so honorable and full of life would succumb to the twisted wiles of the Overmind.
Do not presume to judge me, Templar. you'll find my powers to be more than a match for yours. In fact, I sense that your vaunted power has diminished since last we met.
Mayhap, O Queen. Or is it only that I need not flaunt my power in such an infantile test of will?
Foolish Templar, prepare your defenses. I will come for you soon.
Oh, that also gives me chills. I love how badass Kerrigan is, but then I love how badass Tassadar is in his first appearance in all of Starcraft, where he comes out and he just makes a fool of her with just a few lines of dialogue. Oh god, shit, that pissed her the fuck off. Objectives: exterminate the Protoss intruders. Kerrigan must survive. I know of you well, O Queen of the Zerg. We have met before. Starcraft tips. Zerg Mutalisks can be transformed into a unit called the Guardian. Once a spire is upgraded into a greater spire, all Mutalisks automatically gain the ability to transform into Guardians. Yes. Zerg units come about in so many unique and different ways compared to the other races. Other races build a building, that building produces a unit. But Zerg units, they're like living, evolving, mutating, breeding creatures the way they come about. It's so cool.
Kerrigan, I sense something strange about this Templar. Perhaps you should reconsider your attack.
For the last time, Zaz, you question my motives and authority at your own peril.
You dare threaten a Cerebrate? You'll be the doom of us all.
Have you bitten off a little bit more than you can chew, Overmind? Of course not, because truly, no Zerg can stray from his will. I'm listening. All right, we must exterminate the Protoss forces, but before we can do that, we need to know where they are. And you may have noticed this Guardian already. An extremely long-range aerial siege unit. Slow, vulnerable, but powerful. One of my very favorites, if I'm being honest. Get these guys a little closer together. And I know I can group an Overlord, etc., etc. It's one of the advanced micro tricks that you can do as Zerg. I just don't deal with that. There's my ramp. A ramp down from my base. I think we're gonna build a creep colony here so we can have defense on that. Wow, there's a lot of... Oh, there they are. There's a Dragoon and a few Zealots. Now that is a lot of minerals and gas worth of units. This pair of Mutalisks can't really handle that. Wow, there is a lot of open space here. It's very different from how the Terrans handle things. They like to build perimeters. The Protoss, they just walk up and do whatever. Wow, look at all this. We're probably going to want gas at some point. Where is my extractor? There it is. I mean, my geyser. It's not an extractor yet. And we're going to need an Overlord, so let's get that. I love producing units while I'm doing things in the field. That's a lot of Dragoons. Is it? Return my lovely Mutalisks. Oh, there's another ramp here. That makes sense. Let's prepare further defenses. And now that we know where our ramps are, a Guardian stationed at each ramp. Actually, bringing them both here might be the most beneficial thing. And hold position with them in that spot. And Overlord is just hatched. This is going to need to be a spore colony. Let's get another Overlord, a couple drones, and let's get that evolution chamber going so that we can build a spore colony. A lot of open ground. Hydralisks are probably going to be the way that we go here. What upgrades? Here we go. Adrenal glands. That's what I was talking about in the previous mission about crack Zerglings. Yeah, this makes them attack way faster. Adrenal glands require a hive, so my hatchery must be fully upgraded. I must first upgrade it into a lair and then into a hive before I can get the adrenal glands, so it's an advanced upgrade. But it's an extremely powerful one, and it makes Zerglings do just insane amounts of DPS. So let's start upgrading melee attacks and turn this into a spore colony. We've got plenty of supply waiting, and we might as well get Zergling speed as well. time to start dragging in some gas. I think now we need more minerals. First, a couple of drones on gas is fine to start. Because we still don't really know what we're doing or where we're going with this build. We do know that we got a lot of resources available to us though. Wow. We have options. Aha. Oh, an actual Protoss encampment. This must be their base. It's my guess anyway. Sink this. We've got our guardians where they need to be. A couple more drones. Let's put a couple more on gas now. Let's bring our mutalisks back. This is a very large map. And here's an expansion that we can take with fair ease. How do we get up there? There's no ramp. Oh, okay, so when I say fair ease, I don't mean it. We have to transport up there. Alright, let's get some Zerglings. You know how they say, as the crow flies? Like, getting from this patch to this patch? As the crow flies is really easy, because it's just a straight line. But, in order to find attack routes and other things that I can do, I like to scout as the Zergling runs. Let's go, Zerglings. Show me how we get to the bottom right portion of the map, if you can. More drones, because why not? So it's a long way around. Okay. Well. Wonder if we can do anything going off to the right. We'll sacrifice a drone to find out as the drone hovers. Kind of like how drones hover along. They float. They don't actually have little legs that they run on. They just float. Don't drones look freaking cool? Aren't drones like the coolest looking little things? Drones look amazing. I love the look of a drone. Come here. Stop, because the overmind wills it. Dude, drones are amazing. Look at their fierce little cutters. And not only that, but they have a little spine attack too. They come. See that? That's so cool. I love drones. I love Zerg. Okay, so trying to get out this way, the drones still went that path. Okay, so that's our ground path. Get some more drones out, build another hatchery, because we have begun to stack up some minerals. Protoss forces are very strong. There's nothing wrong with, especially when we got this many minerals, there's nothing wrong with overcompensating on defenses a little here. Hold these guys here, hold position. Hold position there, hold position there, hold position there, sink this. And who knows what kind of aerial threats they're going to approach us with. If they will approach us with aerial threats. Sink one of these. This is going to become a spore colony. Should be okay in that regard. Upgrading to a lair now so we can get that spire. Big map probably calls for air units. Okay, they can't even make it up the ramp for the Guardians to fire now. That's good. Guardian range, go! Okay. Little curious as to whether or not we can take this out. It'll be control 6. Let's get some more Zerglings out. We are upgrading them before much else after all. We don't need to mutate this into a lair. We can research burrow with this one. Burrow is very handy. A small upgrade cost and can end up saving lots of minerals, even if it's just used once correctly, so it's worth it. Now this creep colony has provided us with creep, this one as well, behind our mineral line, which is what I was going for. So we can put spore colonies here and protect the eastern side of our base. And make sure the drones feel nice and secure as they do their jobs. Okay. Bring some more Zerglings up. Give my overlords faster movement speed. And we'll drop that spire that we've been looking for. Oh, okay. Oop, all right, I'm taxing my economy a little hard right now. I want to get over here. What evolution just finished? I don't know, but let's get Hydralisks their move speed. What evolution just finished? I don't. Oh, burrow. Burrow research is pretty fast. Spore colony, spore colony, spore colony. Yeah. Oh, look, a shorter point here. I probably should have put this a little closer, actually. It's all right though. I don't like hearing that, so we're gonna make more drones to mine from this patch. As a matter of fact, just to make sure things go a little more smoothly, take one off of gas for right now. I have spent a lot of drones on making buildings. This is the balance that you have to achieve as a Zerg player. Alright, we got some Zerglings here. We don't want to attack that. What can we do out here? Can I get units out to that island to the east as the Zergling runs? Excellent. Now we'll get ventral sacs, because I'm pretty sure we can't do that. Oh, stop Hydralisks. You guys are control 1. These Zerglings are just following along. We might as well make them control 2. Yeah, bring them back to base. Get them in here. We got drones sitting around doing nothing. A thing you never want happening. You also never want to hear spawn more overlords. Evolution complete. Good, good. Carapace level 1 comes next. Since we're just waiting for overlords to spawn anyway, there's no harm in spending minerals on that upgrade. We have overlord speed. Kind of want to attack that. And I want to blow this down too. We've got our spire yet? No, we haven't had the minerals for it until now. Bring some overlords out here. Get ready to transport drones. Best way to support this expansion is probably Hydras and Mutalisks. This is a good saturation on minerals. Few more drones will ensure that we also have good saturation on our extractor. The Protoss have slowed down their attacks. What are we looking for here? We need a Queen's Nest next. That way we can upgrade to a hive and get that Zerg crack speed. Drones there. Probably don't want 3 there, but we want to bring our drones and have them get ready to be transported. In the meantime, as they wait, we'll just protect them by burrowing. Keep them nice and safe in case any attack comes along. Drones are valuable. I wonder if I can break this wall down with just Zerglings. Not that we would need to. Minerals are our bottleneck at the moment as we continue to build up. What is this? Guardians, move. Zerglings, do your thing. Ah, look. A Reaver, a priority target if I've ever seen one. Look at what it does. Oh, it barely missed. Good. I'm glad it missed. No! No, our Zerglings died in a big group. Ah. All right. They're not afraid to bring out the big guns, I see. I was starting to think they were going to be pushovers. Thank goodness. I don't really want to upgrade anything at the Queen's Nest. I don't use queens. Like a good Zerg player, I don't use queens. All right. We got plenty of drones. In fact, we have 1 too many drones. We'll bring this out here. 1 too many drones on gas, I think. So this should make it so that there's always 1 waiting and only 1 waiting. Yeah, good. Now that's fully saturated. We still have Kerrigan for anything that we need. And our transportation capability is almost ready. Zerg Carapace level 1 is almost finished too. Melee level 1 comes next. Alright, let's make sure we have get another hatchery, actually. Get another hatchery out here. Will this work? That'll be... Oh, if only I could fit that. Oh, no, you did not. Alright. I can put it right here. I'm okay with that. There. That'll be 7. Evolution complete. We just heard that. Let's get some drones over there. A Hydralisk can fit in here. And we can probably... Okay, we can fit 2 more Hydras in here. And a singular Zergling. There. Let's unload all of our units that way. Shift right click over here so the overlords will drop off and then return to base. Evolution is complete. Let's get some Hydralisks to help protect this area as it builds up. Overlord automatically leaves. Move our Hydras away from all that. 1 Zergling is fine as well. Pull these guys out here. Build a hatchery. Build an extractor. The rest of you really got nothing to do at the moment, so we'll just protect them with burrowing. Okay. Now we should require even fewer drones on this extractor. Pulled 1 off. Now there's 2 waiting, right? No, it's 1 waiting. They just had to situate a little. Okay, cool. We made this even more efficient. Good. That's going to be important, because I think we're going air this time. It's a big map. Air is the best way to get around on a map this size. We got some Hydras that just hatched. Let's get them moving out here. Unload, come back here. Unload, come back here. And you know what, actually, let's get him here, and we'll have him patrolling for detection just in case that's a thing that we're going to need. All right. This will be control 8. We got 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right. Now we've got a decent little defense here. Hopefully this is enough Hydras to take care of these drones. You will serve as detection. In fact, a pair of you might want to do that. You know, you'll transport overlords, come back and do your thing. There. Gas is going to be very important here. Let's start making some Mutalisks and upgrading their attacks. Missile attacks level 2, wait. Melee attacks level 2 comes next. From our singular evolution chamber, I'm fine with that. And yeah, we hatched some drones over here. Just to make it easier to saturate this place. And I'm gonna be okay. I'll be okay with that. Let's get some overlords. Let's get a lot of overlords. Group 3 has grown in size. Group 3 is just my instinctive flight group. It's always Group 3 for me. It's both a strength and a weakness in some ways. Okay, our front door is a little weak at the moment. Let's upgrade to our hive. Then we can get our greater spire once the hive is complete. And once we have our greater spire, we can make guardians. That's where the Protoss will learn their lesson. Got some drones from the main base out here. You guys just chilling? Good. Got detection basically everywhere here. I love it. You can chill here. Hold position.
Forces are under attack.
Guardian's doing their thing. Oh, we lost 1 Guardian. Like I said, they're vulnerable. Gotta bring our Mutalisk out to deal with this scout who's firing on our spore colony. The Guardian can move. Guardian must target the Reaver. Reaver is the Protoss long-range ground and siege unit. It's also vulnerable. You can sort of think of it as the ground equivalent of our Guardian. It needs support, but it is very deadly, as you can see. We don't want Kerrigan getting in the range of a Reaver. It can end our mission very quickly if we just aren't paying attention. It's kind of holding Kerrigan back. Now, with that replenished, let's get some more drones to replace the ones we just spent on defense. There. The hive is complete. These drones will do their thing. These drones will do their thing. Sink, 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 sink. We're banking a lot of resources because we've been trying to set this up. Let's get our Greater Spire going once the air attacks upgrade is complete. Oh, yes. Can't turn into a Guardian just yet. This has to finish. And then we upgrade the Spire into a Greater Spire. Good. We're investing a lot in our Zerglings, and our ground units in general, but we're investing a lot in our Zerglings. There we go, we'll get their crack upgrade, because Zerglings don't cost gas, so they're a great complement to Mutalisks, which cost a lot of gas. Here's the beginning of Group 4, here's Group 3 all by itself, Group 4 doesn't exist yet. There we go. Now Group 3, how's this base doing? This base is doing amazing. Let's take out those Dragoons first. Group 4 is getting even more units in the mix. There we go, there's Group 4. Groups 3 and 4 are set. And we'll keep some Mutalisks here as Group 0. They're our fast response team to help out with defense. Okay, good. The Greater Spire is done. Speaking of defense, Guardians. The Mutalisks transform into cocoons. Ooh. Let's get even more armor for our flying units. Do I want to expand out here? Yeah, another geyser would be very handy. So would some more minerals. Looks like we are very heavily saturating too many here anyway, so let's go unload these overlords. Meanwhile, Group 4. Look how much gas we just spent on Guardians, and that's only 9 of them. But it's gonna be worth it. Here we go. Group 0 is now all Guardians. These guys can defend a front door while these are doing their thing. Now notice how we have very little gas, but a lot of minerals. This is why we have upgraded so many Zerglings. Now, we can take our Guardians. I want to make them all Guardians if possible. There we go. Guardians move slowly, so they'll be the ones to move about the map. We got loads of Zerglings here. Let's move our overlords up. Zerglings will rush out to the front and cause chaos while dealing massive damage per second because of the crack upgrade. And while they're doing that, the Guardians will destroy everything else. Now, if they bring air units, we aren't too prepared for that. So let's get some Hydralisks on the front line too. That'll help. Evolution complete. Good. More Zerg carapace. Is this one done? No, not quite yet. All of our most important stuff is upgraded right now, I feel. There we go. Guardians will move out, whereas Group 3 will be set to move along with them and follow. Kind of just want them out of the way at the moment so I can build this. Oh, we found a probe, I think. Hatchery for the minerals. Hatchery for the gas. Extractor. Come burrow some drones out here. Burrow these guys, they can't go anywhere, and we'll keep some overlords around for detection. Okay, that's good saturation there. That's good saturation here. I do like what we have working at the moment. This geyser has been depleted, so we're still pulling in gas from it, but only like 2 gas at a time. When a geyser goes depleted, you will still mine trace amounts of gas from it, but it's not really a lot. This geyser still has 1,800. That's why this one is so important. It's got it's got 7,000. All right. Now my guardians can move out. Let's see what we can do on the front. Oh, we got incoming. Let's go, Mutas. Scouts are pretty good at taking out air, but it's all right. All right, now our guardians can take this out.
Our forces are under attack.
Ah, my guardians from the north came in. We've surrounded them. Look at that range. Look at that range. God, I love guardians. All right, we're gonna need a few more mutalisks. Let's get 3 more exactly. Rally them wherever, doesn't matter. Okay, looks like we were able to fend that off. Good thing we had our Zergs, our drones burrowed. Keep them nice and safe. Let's unburrow these ones. And I think the first thing we're gonna wanna do, since they like attacking us, is set up some defenses. Plenty of defenses. We'll wait patiently for that to spread. We got another attack coming in. Guardians move out. Add these 3 mutas to group 3. Where'd that zealot go? To his demise, that's where. Alright, and we have air defenses here. Enough Zerglings to be a threat. As a matter of fact, let's get some spore, maybe a sunken back here in case they manage to drop something. Now they don't have siege tanks. That's a big bonus. That's a big boon, something we can be grateful for. Get plenty of drones up here. In fact, get some of these guys over here as well. Drop that off, get him back to base. Spore. That will keep us fairly well protected, I think. Gonna want a spore colony here. There'll be a sunken right next to it. Put a sunken back here, and I think that covers it. Oops, keep dropping. We're gonna sink this one. Sink this one, sink this one. Alright, I feel like this base is good to go. But to be 100% sure, let's get another group of hydralisks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There. These overlords will bring some hydras. Gonna need some overlords soon, so let's attach another one of those. Here comes the drop-off. Alright, with that all set up, we move. I'm also gonna bring my Zerglings out and try and attack this wall. Bring our Mutalisks to support our Guardians. The Zerglings move fast as frick. Guardian range will begin assaulting the Protoss forces before the Protoss forces can get in range. We don't need to send our Mutalisks in until the Zerglings begin to create that delicious chaos. Air units, that's what the Mutas are here for. Excellent. Look at that. Listen to how quickly the Zerglings attack. Okay, we've taken that out. What does that actually open up for us, though? We have one very hurt Mutalisk. Where are the Zerglings? Are there any left here? Yes, there are a few. Look at that. Fall back! Guardians can sit outside of... Let's pull this back. Guardians can sit outside the range of most static defenses. Come face it! You want to fight these Guardians? Excellent. Losing a few of our Guardians, this is alright. Destroying a Protoss base, let's get the Mutas back up there. You want to use the Mutas to draw the forces closer. Not too close, though. Fall back, fall back. Let the Guardians do their thing. Alright. We'll pull the Guardians back. They're a little beat up. And we'll pull the Mutalisks back too for the time being. If you start to lose as many as 3 Guardians, you want to pull back and rebuild their forces. They're really most effective in a group of 12. So, let's reinforce. And we'll do that with some more Mutas that are about to hatch. We'll leave our other forces here. Now this drone's got nothing to do, so we'll move him. Take him to this expansion. And now we'll take him to this one since we have minerals here. Unload him, pull this back. Guardians are fine. Mutalisks are about to hatch. Let's bring some Zerglings out into the field. Look at that map. Look at my units as they spread. Okay, here's 3 of these guys. Some Zerglings meet some Zealots, and our Zerglings are actually overpowering them. Zealots are very powerful ground units. They're excellent at destroying Zerglings. Okay. Here are those 3 new Mutas. They go in group 3. Now we need some more. I know I made more than that. Whatever, we'll make 3 more then. So that means we need 3 Mutas exactly from here to become Guardians. These guys now go into group 4. We remove them from here, and these guys are group 3. So group 4 has got some actual Guardians and some Guardians morphing from cocoons. Group 3 will be reinforced by some soon-to-hatch Mutalisks. Excellent. Of course. Ooh, more spawner lords. And we've got all that we need. I believe we can just destroy this base at our leisure now. Let's get our Guardians moving forward with our Mutalisks following. Grab our Zerglings from wherever they may be and start rushing them into the Protoss base. Oh, here's some Mutalisks. Wondering where those were. Start rushing Zerglings into the base. Wait, not yet, not yet, not yet. Guardians have to get there first. Alright, now we go. Go in. Get in there. Wait, is there a way up from there? There is! There is a way up from there. We'll wait for the Guardians to actually achieve positioning.
Our forces are under attack.
Continue upgrades. Zerg melee attacks. Carapace. Zerglings doing what they do best. Shred. Tear. Rip. Destroy. God, I love playing a Zerg army. Look at this. I love the way we overwhelm. Somebody fight this scout before this is freaking Mutalisk dies. Yes. That thing's coming to destroy our Zerglings. It got 3 of them. Oh God, they dropped a Reaver off underneath the Guardians, who then obliterated it immediately. I think I'm afraid of you. Now we're sending some Zerglings out to the northeastern Protoss base. This base is gone. Now, I've also sent a lot of Zerglings to the northeastern base to see if there's actually a way up there, but it doesn't look like there actually is. They're having trouble finding a route. Let's send our Mutalisks ahead. Oh wait, maybe they're not having trouble finding a route. Here goes.
Where are you, Tassadar? Do your underlings always do your fighting for you?
This shall be our battleground, O Queen. Face me here, and I will defeat you myself.
Oh, he fucking called her out. Wait, fall back, fall back, fall back. Fall back. The fight stops. The fight has stopped. A challenge has been issued. A challenge has just been issued. And just like the battle between... Just like the battle at Troy, between the Greeks and the Trojans, when a challenge like that has been issued, everything stops. And we settle this. Stay, Zerglings. Stay, Guardians, where you are. The objective says to bring Kerrigan. Did it say bring her alone? Yes, bring Kerrigan to Tassadar's challenge alone. Alright, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Come, Kerrigan. There's no way up here except by Overlord. And then we'll send the Overlord back home. Tassadar. His whole base destroyed. Says, you know what? Let's deal this toe to toe. Let's deal with this toe to toe. Kerrigan's like, oh, I'm in. What are you guys doing, Guardians? Tassadar himself. What?
An illusion? Are you afraid to face me, Templar?
So long as you continue to be so predictable, O Queen, I need not face you at all. You are your own worst enemy.
Damn, dude. Tassadar just sent an illusion out there to fight her. He's baiting her in. He's manipulating her. He is showing his years of wisdom, both on the battlefield and off the battlefield. He's making an absolute chump out of Kerrigan, dude. Tassadar is a total freaking G. I love this man. Protoss? Whatever you want to call him. I fucking love Tassadar. He's making such a fool out of Kerrigan.